Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Lieutenant Colonel Nur Hidayah binti Abdul Rahim from Malaysian Armed Forces. Would like to present a strategy to strengthen Halal Pharmamedlog initiative by Malaysian Armed Forces, the first government agency in the world. Pharmamedlog here refers to pharmaceuticals and medical logistics. Here is the scope of my presentation. Started with establishment of Malaysian Armed Forces 93 Medical and Dental Depot in January 1965 in Kuala Lumpur Air Force Base, and now this unit located in Wang Semaju. Since then, this unit had awarded as the best store and smart store by the Malaysian Ministry of Defence. And the latest, in April 2022, we achieved Halal Warehouse certification by Department of Islamic Development Malaysia, JAKIM. There are three reasons why we implement this initiative. The first is to support Health Services Action Plan 2030, which contains Sharia compliant pharmacy practice or Pharmamedlog activities as shown in the diagram. The second is previously there was no JAKIM Halal certified Pharmamedlog warehouse in Malaysia. And the third, 93 Medical and Dental Depot, is the central store for Pharmamedlog activities in Malaysian Armed Forces. We met Department of Islamic Development Malaysia JAKIM on September 2020 to discuss further about this initiative. Thus, JAKIM set the requirements that there should no najis mughallazah item, which item are derived from porcine and dog. Only halal products are allowed. And lastly, there must be a clear segregation between halal certified and halal non-certified products in our warehouse. This initiative aims for Muslim patients' right and patient-informed choice in medicine taking. The right of Muslim patients are to have halal medication, non-najis medication, be informed of medication, to choose medication, and to give consent for the use of non-halal medication. Also goes to the patient-informed choice in medicine taking. The patient have a right to demand the highest standard of healthcare from professionals and other related issues as shown in the diagram. This is the Malaysian standard we use to achieve our Halal Pharmamedlog Warehouse certification, which is MS2400-2 2019 Halal Supply Chain Management System Part 2 Warehousing. Here is to show the processes of gathering information. We started in November 2019, where we had to determine product halal category based on halal pharmaceutical decision tree analysis, and then to determine halal critical point, which is involved in halal warehouse activities. Halal pharmaceutical decision tree we use to analyze active ingredients, excipients, and other raw materials that are potentially sourced from animals and substances that are forbidden to consume based on the principles of Islamic law. Halal status of the pharmaceuticals and other medical logistics items were then categorized as green, grey, or red. Our Malaysian Armed Forces Halal Pharmaceutical Decision Tree that been developed based on consensus with halal subject matter experts are likely similar to Halal Haram Decision Method that been developed by International Institute for Halal Research and Training, International Islamic University, Malaysia. So, what is green, red, and grey item? The green item is a product that halal certified, plant-based, synthetic material, marine or aquatic-based, and also minerals. While red item is a product derived from animal that prohibited to consume according to the Islamic law, and the red item were then subcategorized into red A, red B, red C, and red D. Red A is a product derived from porcine and dog and called najis mughallazah, such as enoxaparin injection. Red B is a human byproduct such as albumin and blood plasma. Red C is a product derived from najis by Islamic law such as hormone derived from pregnant mare's urine. Red D is a product derived from animals that are forbidden to consume other than najis mughallazah, such as the use of monkey kidney cells in development of vaccines. And lastly, grey item is a product sourced from animal that permissible to consume but unsure the slaughtering status. For example, capsule from bovine. The second process involved in Halal Warehouse is determination of halal critical points. Halal critical points is a point, step, or procedure at which controls can be applied and contamination can be prevented or eliminated to preserve halal integrity. Thus, we identified each Halal Warehouse activities had their own halal critical points to monitor, started from procurement, receiving, storage, and distribution. This is the results of halal status that have been analyzed by Halal Pharmaceutical Decision 3. It shows that from 1,400 items, 90% of it were categorized as green item, 2% is red item, and 4% is gray item. From the database of product analysis, we developed Halal Medicine app as a quick reference to know halal category product and other product details in our warehouse. You may scan the QR code to add the experience. This is the outcome of determination of halal critical points in Halal Warehouse activities. There are 13 halal critical points need to be strictly monitored, such as during the procurement process, if there is a need to procure non-halal or red item, or if halal non-certified product give more economical value to purchase, and also if there is a mixing of green, red, and gray item during receiving, storage, and distribution activities. After all Pharmamedlog products has been identified their halal status and halal critical points in Halal Warehouse activities, we then develop Halal Assurance Management System that consists of halal operation quality procedures and halal and Thayyiban risk management plan to conserve halal integrity in the warehouse. This manual meets the earlier requirement set by the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia JAKIM, which to have clear segregation and labeling mechanism. This is how we do segregation between green, red, and gray item in our purchase order. This is how we clearly segregate and label the products during receiving process. During the storage, we clearly segregate in two different fridges for green and red item. And finally, with all the actions and preventive measures taken in conserving halal integrity in our warehouse, 7 stores, including pharmaceutical store from Malaysian Armed Forces 93 Medical and Dental Depot, has been certified as Halal Warehouse by JAKIM, which is such the first in the world. The stores involved are depot and hospital stores, which handle pharmaceuticals, medical disposables and reagent store, dental material store, traffic store, medical equipment store, and store that manage Armed Forces medical forms. As shown in the JAKIM website, we are the first government agency to obtain Halal Pharmamedlog Warehouse certification. We also shared our Halal Warehouse journey to hospital, university, and retail pharmacy. Our officer also invited to share the knowledge and experience for Halal Pharmapreneur Professional Certification Program by University Kebangsaan Malaysia. So the next step is Malaysian Armed Forces committed to ensure all health facilities and supply chain partners adapt and cultivate halal supply chain management system through Sharia compliance pharmacy practice plan, do, check, act cycle to ensure safety, quality, efficacy of Pharmamedlog items in Malaysian Armed Forces. This is an appreciation to everyone who involved throughout this Halal Warehouse journey. Your contributions are historic and noble. With that, I end my presentation. Thank you.